Behind the Meatball is a very well animated short, but I didn't find it to be otherwise that interesting. This is a Warner Brothers cartoon from 1945, directed by Frank Tashlin and written by Melvin Millar, and voices are provided by Mel Blanc and Sara Berner. And it's about this dog who's been given a vegetarian diet. And there is a great line where he picks up a carrot and calls it Bugs Bunny food, which I thought was pretty good. And he starts to see meat mirages, where he's imagining things that look like meat. And then he tries to get this meat from this other dog, this kind of typical grey butch style dog. And obviously, the question there is, will he be able to get the meat, or will he be starved of his meat forever? And yeah, it's well animated. Visually, it was quite beautiful to look at. And the dogs have very distinctly different styles. And I thought the color palette was very pleasing. The movements of the animation was very good. Absolutely no complaints there whatsoever. I just felt like after maybe the first 2 minutes, after the meat mirages have kicked in, it kind of stops. Well, I was going to say it stops being interesting. It wasn't that interesting, but I feel like it was harder to sustain my attention. What happened wasn't that fascinating. I didn't really care for it very much. It just wasn't engaging. It wasn't bad as such, but what happened I just didn't find to be that exciting, so I really don't have that much more to say about it. It's not bad as such. It's not that anything that happened didn't make sense. It's not that I didn't find the dog's actions convincing, and it's certainly not that it was badly animated, because it's very well animated. It's just the narrative. It was okay. It started off okay, then it went a bit downhill and got a bit too slow for my liking. It's not the best I've ever seen, but I didn't hate it. If you're a fan of Warner Brothers cartoons in general and you haven't seen it, I'd say, yeah, give it one watch. There might be bits in it that you like, but for me, I definitely won't be watching it again.